At shooting guard, Whitmore.
Way off. This is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
And now the Indiana Pacers starter. Here's Brunson, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Outside Eason, down low. And Whitmore gets it to go on the drive. Pass to Maxey. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Here's Wagner. Wallace pulls it in.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Brunson. A dependable scorer. He's averaging 31 a game so far. Here's Edey. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Can, bringing you the sauce. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now here's Booker. He played a great game against Golden State. Here's Whitmore. It's tipped. Here's Maxey. Pass to Roy. Tipped.
Well, that's impressive defense by Wagner. He gets himself into great position.
And Booker with the jam.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to Maxey. Here's Roy, defended by Wagner. Right wing. Here's Brunson outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brunson's got 5.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Booker, pass to Eason. To the middle. Here's Wagner. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Brunson. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. And Booker, here we go. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Driving to the basket. Maxey, that's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Whitmore, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Eason nails it from 3.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Timeout called the Timberwolves. Here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. There's a screen. Pass to Edey. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Indiana leading by 4. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with the head coach from Minnesota.
As you can imagine, the team spent much of their practice preparing for Dbook. Coach said there's no great way to defend him. He can beat you at the rim, from mid-range, well beyond the arc as well. And on top of all that, he creates for others. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. Walker passes to Maxey. Right side, Brunson. Puts up a three. Pacers with a rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
For three, Maxey. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. For Indiana, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting. To the inside. It's stolen by Maxey. Takes a 13-footer. The shot misses. Eason with some nice D. Indiana on offense. 6-point game. Brunson finds Maxey. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Going to go on Cam Whitmore, Minnesota. Lonzo Ball comes in for Brunson, and a new group getting ready for Indiana. Najee, he's checked in for Williams. Toppin comes in for Eason. Strother's checked in for Whitmore, and Sasser subbed in for Booker.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting.
Now here's Wagner. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Here's Strother. No good with the triple. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 4.
This hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Pass to Najee. Launches a 3. Drains the triple.
Well, you love the find by Wagner at 6'10", a good passer, and has a great view of the floor.
Now here's Maxey. A tremendous threat on offense. He's scoring around 34 a game.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Martin, he's checked in for Indiana. Booker comes in for Wagner. Toppin outside. Now here's Sasser. Pounded by Ball. Throw back. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. And the Pacers making a change here. Najee's checked in. Strother. No good on the quick 3.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
To the paint. Booker against Maxey. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Maxey's got 8 points.
Ooh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Toppin outside. Let's go with a 3. And a hand on it. Here's Nesmith. Blocked. They get it back. Ball outside. Maxey on the wing. From behind the arc. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. 11 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for Minnesota. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well. putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
They've got Isaiah Joe, also Jalen Brunson out there, and it's Williams in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Well, Indiana shooting about 60% for the game, and that one's good. Strother.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Williams. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And it's Brunson missing.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
What balance from Booker.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense.
Brunson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Here's Roy. Yet to see a basket. And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it could even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. Edey's checked in for Williams. Martin, he's checked in for Indiana. Now here's Booker, covered by Joe. Booker no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Here's Roy. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Over to the wing. Here's Brunson outside. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Yo, get the rebound.
Yeah, the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Booker's shot is good.
Bro.
His strong shooting
Why
has
is he
really
open
helped
every
them
fucking
secure
time?
this lead.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Left side Brunson. He hangs. Indiana with a rebound.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
To the wing, right side. Sasser. Off the mark there with a 3. Brooks has got the ball here for Minnesota. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics.
Man, good whistle there.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for them.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Wallace, he's checked in for Minnesota. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Joe. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Indiana. Whitmore comes in for Sasser. Indiana leading by 4. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pass to Toppin for
Bro,
3.
what's up with
Connects from downtown.
everybody
And
got
the
bailed
Pacers
out?
lead by 7.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Some changes for Indiana. Eason comes in for Toppin. And Franz Wagner subbed in for Strother. Here's Brunson outside. Gets rebounded by Wagner.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Eason with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. Here's Whitmore outside. The rebound by Edey. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Maxey surveys. Shoots over Eason. The putback. Williams grabs the board. Pacers leading by 7.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Indiana shooting their second and third shots at the line here. That's good from Eason. Eason hits them both. Now Maxey. He's got 11. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Brunson. Maxey passes to Wallace. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Booker against Brunson. Booker's shot is good. Booker's got 9 points in the quarter. Timberwolves trail by 7. Brunson with it. He's got 9. Pass to Maxey.
Oh, why you didn't say
Brunson against
deep one?
Booker.
Right.
Here's Edey. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Well, I know he can finish at the...
Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan, let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on court.
1:50 left in the half. And here's Sasser. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Eason. The 3 is up. And Indiana misses again.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now here's Maxey. Not a lot of room. Drives to the hoop. Making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Wagner outside. And there's the rejection. Takes a 3. Eason can't get it to go.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And it's Maxey missing.
Oh, where's the foul?
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Sasser with the ball. James is there. Back to Whitmore. 6 to shoot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Neesmith. Back to Maxey. Wallace with it, working on Williams. The kick out to Walker. Up top, Neesmith. Here's James. Whitmore defending. Outside, Maxey. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Indiana Pacers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And they push the tempo on this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm alongside Coach Rick Carlisle. Defensively, you...
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Welcome, everybody. The story thus far being written by Devin Booker. He has been.
Well, anytime Booker steps out, I expect a big night. Now, it's only the first half, but he's already had a big night, guys.
We've already seen him go for 50-plus more times than Shaq did in his entire career. And we've got the playoff picture. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. We've got Mark Williams. Whitmore is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Franz Wagner.
What the hell?
And it's Eason in at the 4-man position. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Wallace has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Booker. Roy, good on the shot. Roy's got 6.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Booker. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edie's got 4 rebounds in the game. Brunson against Booker. Brunson passes to Wallace.
Bro.
Wagner outside. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Booker. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
You don't care about
Booker's
a double.
got 19
nothing.
points.
You expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him deliver. The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Pacers leading by 5. Here's Booker. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Now here's Wagner, and it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
And Minnesota making a change here. Brooks is checked in. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Roy. He's got 6. Brunson surveys. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Maxey. Over Whitmore. And Maxey, the bucket on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Eason, a screen on Maxey. Pass to Booker.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Booker. Both free throws good from Booker.
Yeah, known as one of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 4. Now here's Brunson. 11 points in the game. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
What the hell?
He lost his man with a shifty play inside.
Oh, slow
And
ass
then just went
crossover.
hammered it home. Wow.
What the fuck?
Right side Walker.
Oh
Eason
my
with
God.
a steal.
The body at center.
Brunson against Booker. Outside Eason. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Clock at 6. Outside Williams. Wagner for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Maxey. Lays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got 9 points now in the second half.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Pass to Wagner. Inside, Williams.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And it's Maxey missing. Pacers leading by 4. Booker looking around. Outside Eason. Jacks up a 3. And the three-pointer
What?
goes. Eason's got 8.
Oh, man, what vision by Booker. His playmaking is really underrated.
Pass to Maxey. With the drive. Eason pulls it in. The Pacers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter.
Yeah, niggas had to leave after that dumbass shot went
Left
in.
side
Like, what
Booker.
the fuck was that?
Can't get it to drop. He's now shooting 10 for 14. Walker against Eason. Walker passes to Maxey. Back to Walker. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Whitmore.
He can stop the power.
Outside Booker. A minute 37 left in the third. Back to Whitmore. Yes! And it's Booker
What?
with the
I'm right
setup.
here with a
And now
7-footer
a
with his
9-point
hands
Pacer
up.
lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Maxey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Cam Whitmore.
And just a very well-built guard. You know, Maxey is so hard to slow down around the rim.
The first free throw is good. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Williams. Martin comes in for Eason. Strother's checked in for Whitmore. And Sasser's subbed in for Booker. Both free throws good from Maxey. Pacers leading by 7. Pass to Toppin. Wagner for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Oh my
Wagner's
God. They
got 5
just
points
did
now this
anything
quarter.
they want.
That's a good sign
Like, what
for
is
Wagner.
that?
He's working to become a more consistent shooter from outside.
Minnesota again missing.
What?
Indiana has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, look, I really appreciate how Franz Wagner does a little of everything. Along with plenty of scoring, he's a multi-dimensional player.
Joe's checked in for Tyrese Maxey. Najee, he's checked in for Indiana.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Here's Ball. And Toppin pulls it down. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Sasser. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Strawler. Wagner up top. Neesmith covering. Just 5 to shoot. Wagner, the pass to Najee. From deep. And Wagner hits from deep. Wagner's got 10 points in just the second half.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's Indiana up 15 points as this quarter concludes. We hear teams talk about wanting to get... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Aaron Neesmith is out there with Williams. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Isaiah Joe. And it's Wallace in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Well, keeping control of the ball must have been an emphasis for them. Very clean game so far.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Now Brunson. Oh, Booker with a block. And they'll keep possession. Right side, Brunson. Another shot. Pass to Wallace. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Indiana.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the T-Wolves. It's a 13-point game. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
And each year, Brunson seems
Confident. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Now here's Sasser. Brunson defending. Pass to Booker. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside Neesmith. Outside Brunson. Fires the three. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
He's been so effective down the stretch, capitalizing on all his opportunities.
Pass to Sasser. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Brunson passes to Wallace. Toppin with a double team. Now Walker. Here's Roy. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist.
They're really working the paint now.
Pacers leading by 6. Outside Booker. Pass to Najee. Now Sasser. Brunson defending. Sasser, right side. Here's Najee. And that one is right through the heart. Timberwolves call timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Well, the defense has not been able to slow him down inside. And until they offer some sort of resistance, just keep feeding him the ball.
Changes here for the Timberwolves. Edey comes in for Walker, and it's Tyrese Maxey in for Neesmith. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Williams is checked in for Najee. Eason comes in for Toppin. Wagner's checked in for Strawther, and it's Cam Whitmore in for Sasser. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Booker can't get it to go.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Maxey. And there's the screen. The kick out to Brunson. Here's Edey. Williams defending. Here's Roy. The three is up. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Booker. Outside Eason. Now Wagner. Wallace with a double team. Wagner finds Williams. Shoots from the line, and Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's got 12 points in just the second half.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around. Love the hustle right there. He earned that rebound.
Pass to Williams. To the middle. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
He can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
To the left side wing. Here's Edey. Defended by Eason. Edey, that's good.
Coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Three-pointer. Ooh, Booker doing Booker things.
And I like how Booker is selective taking threes. Makes it count when he does take one.
Pass to Brunson. 1:36 left to play in the fourth. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Eason. Back to Booker. Pass to Wagner. Here's Eason. No good on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 11. And he drives in. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Pacers.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Devin Booker.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. James with the ball. Pass to Joe. Back to James. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel...
MJ fade away, miss me with the hate. Now, bruh, not today. Stayed in my lane, they complain. This is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this is meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now, it's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog. Man, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this is meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now, it's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog. Man, this is meant for me. I'ma let bygones be bygones. I'ma keep rapping till I turn into an icon. Back against the ropes, kept swinging like Tyson. Back in the booth, now snapping as a python. Had to rise up to the horizon. Use my words to connect, no Verizon. Speak the truth, I'ma show you chase your dreams. I'm living proof, not the industry type, but I'ma grind from the roots. Ooh, see my family struggle from the start. I'm gonna change the trajectory. Put some respect to me. Plant the seeds daily, foundation, that's the recipe. If you walked in my shoes, then you knew this meant for me. Whatever come my way, this is meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now it's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog. Man, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this is meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now it's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog. Man, this is meant for me. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I'm here to be the voice for the people and break the generational curse. Stand for something and not just fall for anything. And never get it twisted when I'm in the booth. You already know I'ma speak my truth. I'ma share my pain, I'ma share my story. You can walk the way with me through the glory. God be the glory.
And we know the second night break of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got Adebayo. Bradley Beal is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Kamare in at the 3 slot. And here are the Timberwolves. Brunson outside. Maxey on the wing. The offensive rebound. Wallace kicks to Brunson. To the middle. Here's Roy. Takes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Lillard drives to the hoop.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Maxey against Beal. Maxey passes to Wallace. Back to Maxey.
From over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First one falls for him. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Back to Lillard. Gobert with a screen for Lillard. Traps in the tray. Lillard's got 5 now.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now here's Brunson, and the basket is good.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Beal taking his time here. Pass to Gobert. Here is Lillard. Stolen by Brunson. And they're pushing it up. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
Boy, you have to love how Jalen Brunson orchestrates this offense. So good at getting the ball where it needs to be.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Beal. Back to Lillard. Fires the three. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. 8 points for him. The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Now, here's Maxey. Difference maker he's been for him. He's averaging more than 34 points a game. Hard to believe. Lock at 6. Goes up the baseline. Gobert pulls it in.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pass to Adebayo. No good on the triple. For Boston, their last game, a loss to the Warriors. Maxey misses from short range.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Gobert with a screen on Brunson. Gobert, the pass to Adebayo. Elbow shot is on the way. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Lillard's got 13 points. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 4-point game, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, how highly skilled is Jalen Brunson with the ball in his hands? The ability to get anywhere on the floor that he wants to go.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, here's what the Timberwolves head coach had to say when we spoke to him earlier. And as you would expect, their focus on defense is Damian Lillard. He said Lillard's smart. He's seen every defensive look there is, so we can't get fancy. Our main thing is to be ready to help defenders inside. We can't allow our penetration. We're hoping to limit the damage he can do at the rim. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Ball against Ellis. Pass to Neesmith. Let's go. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Ellis. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Ball. Here's Joe. Defended by Alexander Walker. Now here's Neesmith. Count that one. The Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pass to Sharp. He trains the quick shot. Timberwolves trail by 4. Ball surveying the defense. Inside, here's Brooks. Tries again. The rebound
Yo! You at the rim.
Boston, they've gone 7-13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Pass to Alexander Walker. Ellis outside. Now Adebayo. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Walker. This is the baby hook. 26 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Joe. Defended by Alexander Walker. A three-pointer's right on target. Neesmith has got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Boston Celtics. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court for the Celtics, we've got Ellis. P.J. Washington is out there with Sharp. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Alexander Walker. And at the 3, the small forward.
That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
Alexander Walker on the wing. Brunson covering. Up top, Washington. Still yet to score. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston. Maxey attacking. Here's Roy. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Alexander Walker. Connects on the 9-footer.
Whoa, what the hell?
And it's a 6-point Boston lead.
Come on now, the silliness.
That's outstanding. Tremendous
See my son put a foot right there.
Just trying to lead this team.
Brunson down the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Roy. The 9-foot shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket of the night.
Going in.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 6. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside painted area. Look out.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. Minnesota making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. And then for Boston, Rudy Gobert is checked in for Sharp. And Beal subbed in for Nickeil Alexander Walker. And the basket by Lillard. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Now, here's Lillard. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Back to Beal. Pass to Lillard. And GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City. Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Patrick Williams, and James subbed in for Maxey. Now here's Brunson. 6 points for him, and the 3 off target.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Over in the corner, Ellis. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Brunson the pass to Nesmith. Always with the ball. Brunson, right side. Out left to the wing. Here's Nesmith. The three-pointer, no good. Celtics leading by 8. Lillard with it. Brunson picks him up. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Nesmith. The Timberwolves have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway.
What we know about Jalen Brunson is this guy is not afraid to take it to the cup. He's ready to challenge defenders.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is off. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Edey's checked in for Nesmith. And Maxey subbed in for James. Boston making a switch here. And he's good on the second.
Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 20. Outside, Beal. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Beal's got the lead up to 10 now for Boston.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Edey gets the bucket.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Adebayo. Still without a basket.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Outside Maxey. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Dives for it, and it's out of bounds.
What the fuck is he doing? What the hell was that?
So it's the Celtics now. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Lillard, the pass to Beal. 1:56 left in the first half. To the paint, here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Boston. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that game time. Hey, David, thank you.
How about the anticipation from Bradley Beal? Wow, what a block.
Now, Gobert. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. There's Beal with the three. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Rebounded by Kamare. Boston leading by 10. Down low. Adebayo kicks to Lillard. Now, here's Adebayo. Not a lot of room. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. "15 seconds left now here in the second. Outside, Ball. To the paint. Here's Brooks. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Brooks has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Timberwolves. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Celtics up 8. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Bradley, a strong first half for you. And
all right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what.
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
You know, right now for Minnesota, they hear the clock. Trying to coast through the season straight into the playoffs.
That is more than enough of us. Let's...
And happy you can join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Jalen Brunson out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Brandon Roy. Then there's Edey. And it's Wallace in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Beal.
We can talk about all the things that Bradley Beal brings to the table on the offensive end. And in this instance, he simply
Why are you balling, man?
Feel on those shots.
That's good from Wallace on the assist from Brunson. Wallace has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Minnesota. Celtics leading by 6. Lillard with it. 20 points for him. Here's Kamare. Shot from 16. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Here's Maxey.
And one.
It's good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Damian Lillard.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing. Free throw good, Maxey. Boston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Lillard, the pass to Beal. Now, here's Adebayo. Defense is right there. Outside for Beal. And it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 3. There's a
Good screen. Here's Brunson. Drives in. Brunson takes the hit.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Outside Beal. Brunson against Lillard. Gobert the screen. From the arc. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Brunson kicks to Maxey. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Kamara. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Pass to Maxey. Back to Brunson. Outworking the defense. Again, Brunson.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to... talk to his guys. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Walker's checked in for Wallace. Neesmith comes in for Brandon Roy. And Ball subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Boston leading by 4. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Kamara. And that one is hammered home.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut to the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little bit.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Neesmith, the pass to Ball. Inside, shot clock at 5.
And you gotta clog up any passing lanes around Ball, especially in that pick and roll. He knows how to slice the D apart in those sets.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Boston. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. From 13, the shot by Beal, no good.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
And Ball being aggressive there with his penetration, seizing on any open space to get to the basket.
Here's Lillard after the basket by Minnesota. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
The kick out to Ball. Outside, Walker. Pass to Maxey. From downtown, and it's Walker that time on the assist by Maxey. Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lillard, the pass to Gobert. Lillard against Maxey. Lillard left side. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Adebayo. And again, it's Boston converted.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
And the Timberwolves call time. Changes here for the Timberwolves. And Wallace, he's checked in for 80. Roy comes in for Walker. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Lonzo Ball. Washington's checked in for Boston. Now here's Brunson. 11 points in the game. Wallace with a screen for Brunson. Outside Roy. Fires from the line. Lillard with the rebound. Celtics leading by 4. There's the 3. Maxey grabs the miss. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Out to Brunson. Back to Maxey. Wallace with a screen on Beal. Here's Maxey. And he finishes nicely on the way. Maxey's got 9.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Beal. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Here's Gobert. The lead is 2. Here's Lillard. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Wallace has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there, Maxey. Almost automatic at the strike.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for Beal, and it's Ellis in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Ellis. He has yet to score. Now here's Adebayo. Neesmith covering, and it's sent back by Wallace. Offensive rebound, pass to Washington. And a wide open look here.
Oh my God. What a rebound.
Ellis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Damn. Maybe you do that.
Brunson surveying the D. Wallace with a screen on Ellis. Brunson. Boston grabs the miss.
Step back.
Sharp's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sharp sets the pick for Washington. Lets a floater go. Nice defense from Wallace.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Here's Neesmith. It's still anybody's game.
What?
End of 3. Celtics lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next.
This game, man.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Celtics leading by 3. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. P.J. Washington is out there with Sharp. Then it's Ellis.
No fucking way.
And it's Lillard in at the point guard position.
He's making anything.
To add up, guys, up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Edie. To the inside.
No. Oh my God. Wrong button.
Now Alexander Walker.
Game, man.
Lillard
Even if it was, like, you can't even make a pass, bro.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 5 here tonight. Wallace a screen. Runs in the pass to Wallace. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey.
Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me. Get a fucking stop finally when you do that.
4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Roy. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Rebound, Minnesota.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up.
Bro, come on, man. What are you doing?
Timeout from Joe Mazzulla. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Celtics making a switch here. Beals checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. The Celtics working the ball around now. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Timberwolves trail by 4. Kicks to Brunson. Pass to Edey. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Why are you out of stamina, bro? You just came up a timeout.
Six on the shot clock. A rebound by Washington.
Oh, my goodness, man.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics.
Oh.
They've led by as much as 10. Lillard, the pass to Washington. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. Misses in close. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
Free throw good, Maxey. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Walker comes in for Edey, and Ball subbed in for Brandon Roy. Maxey hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Brunson against Lillard. Washington with this screen on Brunson. Lillard misses. The Timberwolves trade. Pass to Walker to tie it up. A rebound by Washington.
No, where's the foul?
Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Lillard with no one around.
Open.
Boston, no good that time either.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, Maxey just goes for it, plays with a lot of courage.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Edey's checked in for Minnesota. Roy comes in for Lonzo Ball. Boston shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Pass to Adebayo. Can they get it? He's off on that one. Nice defense from Wallace. And so it's Minnesota with it. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. That one goes. Count it.
Not everything fell for them in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to